Uh, There have been statements from the various quarters regarding the duration of the Amarnath Yatra, and there have been demands of running the Yatra for fixed period. The Yatra is organized by the Sri Amarnath Ji Shrine Board, which is body created by an act of the state legislature. The board has the governor of the state as the chairperson and the members. The present members are HS, His Holiness Sri Ravi Shankar, Justice Retired G.D. Sharma, Srimati Sunita Narayanji, Dr. Kapila Vatsayanji, Sri Vijay Dharji, Sri Bhajan Soporiji, Dr. Ved Kumari Ghai. The beginning and the end of the Yatra are determined by two factors: the date on which the routes get clear of snow and the date on which the Raksha Bandhan falls. The Yatra begins on the date on which the route is clear of snow and it ends on the date of the Raksha Bandhan. It has been our experience that the routes get clear either in the last week of the June or in the first week of July. In the year 2003, the Yatra started on the 12th July and in 2004 it started on 15th July. In the year 2010, the Yatra began on the 1st of July. This year, the Yatra started on the 25th of June. On each of these occasions, the Yatra closed on the Raksha Bandhan day. The Yatra duration in the given year can longer or shorter depending on the date in August on which Shravan Purnima, that is Raksha Bandhan, falls. In 2011, the Shrine Board constituted a committee headed by Sri Ravi Shankar to determine the duration of the Yatra. A copy of the committee's report is placed. I hope that the statement is, the copy of the statement is, a report is placed at the Annexure 1 with my statement, and I have to be very careful what is given and what is not given. That's why I am asking. And laid on the table of the House. The committee's report was discussed by the Shrine Board at length, and it was noted that the duration of the Yatra would be determined by the following factors. 1. The extent of the snowfall received in the Yatra area during the preceding winter, that is November to March. The weather conditions during the April-May and the status of snow melt. 3. The period necessarily required by the army security forces to get on to the ground to establish the security in grid area security. Number 4. The date on which Raksha Bandhan falls in the year. The board noted that assuming a fixed date of commencement of the Yatra, the longest duration of the pilgrimage shall be in the year in which the festival falls around the end of August. The board fully endorsed the Ravi Shankar subcommittee recommendations and decided that the Yatra of 2012 should commence on 25th June and conclude on Raksha Bandhan, that is on the 2nd August. The next issue which has been raised in regarding the casualties in the Yatra, the number of pilgrimages who made the pilgrimage and the number of pilgrimages who died in the past 4 years are as follows. In the year 2009, number of pilgrimages is pilgrims, that is 3,92,653, number of casualties 45. In 2010, the 4,51,710, the casualty 77. 2011, 6,35,611, the casualties are 106. In 2012, the pilgrims 6,21,145 and the casualties are 93. The above figures pertains to the deaths in the Yatra area and do not include casualties due to accidents on the national highway, etc. While approaching the Yatra area, it will be seen that the number of casualties through unfortunate have not been excessive as compared to the previous years. In fact, it has come down marginally this year compared to the last year. The Shrine Board as well as the state governments advertise widely the fact that the Yatra is in difficult terrain and at an altitude where the oxygen levels are low, and that only those Yatris who are medically fit should undertake the Yatra. A copy of the health advisory which was issued to the Yatris is placed at Annexure 2 and laid on the table of the House. This advisory was distributed through the pamphlets displayed on the website at the Shrine Board and printed on the back of the registration form. The Shrine Board made it compulsory for Yatris to produce a medical certificate indicating fitness of the Yatris before they are registered by the board for undertaking the Yatra. The state government of Jammu and Kashmir had set up a high-level committee in 2011 to review the health and the arrangements for the Yatra, and in accordance with the recommendations, the state government had established 15 medical camps along the road. These were supplemented by 32 medical camps set by the Army, CRP, BSF. All these camps had an adequate number of doctors, staff and medicines. A total of 33 medical ambulances were provided at the base camp and more than 1,000 oxygen cylinders were kept on the Yatra route. In addition to the above, 37 medical aid centers were set up along the national highway in Jammu Kashmir. For Yatris developing serious medical complications, arrangements were made to evacuate them by helicopters, dandies to base camp for onward transfer to Medical College Hospital in Srinagar for specialized treatment. The overall arrangements for the Yatra were also upgraded from the year 2011. For the first time, transit camps were established for overnight stay of Yatris at Walnut Factory, Gazigund, Mir Bazar, Anantnag district, Manigam and Yangura, Ganderbal district. The emergency shelters were set up in 19 locations in Yatra area, the 13 of the Pahalgaon route and 6 on Baltal route. The arrangements were made for 24/7 control room. The telephone services were provided on the entire Yatra route as well as provision of helicopter services. Both the Shrine Board and the state government took all possible steps to make the Yatra as convenient and safe for the pilgrims as possible. By order dated 20th July 2012, the Supreme Court has desired that a special high-power committee may go into the arrangements of the Yatra and suggest improvements to the future. The committee is expected to submit its reports by the first week of September 2012, after which any additional steps which are recommended will be taken for the Yatra, will be taken into account for the Yatra in future years. Thank you.
No. Yes.
No, I am not making speech. The statement made by the minister mentions that Annexure 1, recommendation made by the board, Annexure 2, medical advice given, are laid on the table along with the statement. Both of them are missing.
Has to be done.
Annexure.
Yes.
Annexure.
It has to be laid, yes.
Where?
Yes, not for you. It is
Along with the minister's statement. It's
I agree. Trust me. I saw it. It was delayed.
also asked whether it is received or not, but somebody said yes. It
No,
is
nobody has
received.
received it.
But anyhow,
Mela.
it will be provided. The gist of it, I have already this is spoken here. The first Ravi Shankar committee's report, I had already spoken to you.